Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining us today for some summer games coverage. We just had Sony's State of Play footage, not indicative of what's really gonna happen. So it's like, why the fuck show me a lie then? You sound like my ex-boyfriend. I mean, hi. So here we are. They're up there. I don't hear the like music part of it.
Where is Jason taking us?
Yeah. Voorhees, hello?
Voorhees? Why are you singing fish, Voorhees? You good, bro?
Okay, to me this looks like some sort of weird VR shit, but I don't think it is.
No,
Maybe.
it probably is. They do have a new VR thing. They probably want to sell games for it.
Oh no, no VR, please. I mean, I'm glad if you love it, but...
I see.
I swear to God, I'm not on substances, Shelpers, but I kind of feel like I am.
This is pretty trippy, not gonna lie. But I wonder what the heck this actually is, or is this just their intro?
I'm hoping it's their intro, kind of. Or, nope, it's a puzzle game.
Oh.
Do you remember Tetris Effect? That's kind of what this reminds me of, except more trippy.
Probably the same devs, if I had to guess.
This would fuck my eyes 7 ways to Sunday.
I understand why you feel that way.
So I'm probably not gonna play this. This reminds me of one of the puzzle games that already exists.
Yeah, you said Tetris Effect. That is very similar.
No, I mean, like, there's a block.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a block game. Yeah, that block game. But yeah, this seems like the people who did Tetris Effect. Like, yeah. They're just gonna, like, tripify
everything.
Yep, and it's on the VR system as well, so that was weird.
Yeah.
With VR2 support, yeah, makes sense.
I mean, it looked interesting, but it also looked overstimulating as all hell.
Yeah, I don't have very good eyesight to begin with, so everything popping out in 4K ray tracing is just kind of hold on to your butt.
You would like that.
Yes, I like holding on to your butt. That is true.
That is true, yep.
So, yep, last game, Tetris Effect. There you fucking go.
Yep.
I called it. So, waking up, having to face the world, pain.
Going back to sleep in a couple hours.
That's you, Penguin.
Yeah, it is.
What the hell is this? Is this technology? Nope, we don't like technology. We're gonna skip this. AI, oh thank God. We can't live without that. I know a lot of game stuff has AI in it now. That's not here nor there.
Look, we generated a video game.
If this is not a video game thing, we're gonna just skip it unless they keep going on.
Unless this is a satire, I don't know. It seems like something's going on.
Like the start of a new game.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
So AI is trying to murder us now. Very unique concept.
There you are. All better.
But
Master Chief gets a downgrade. Uh-oh, it's Capcom. This could be good or bad. There's no in between.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
Oh my God. Why does this... No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying a word.
Looks like a weird version of like Banjo-Kazooie or something.
Some kind of weird, like, the person is an accessory thing.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Master Chief's having some hard days.
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Hacking in.
No, thank you. Very sorry. 2026, it's real XD. Yeah, no. I'm gonna say it, for as varied as like space and exploration and everything can be, a lot of these sci-fi games just kind of tend to like, I want to say blend in, but blend in. I mean, and there's a cute child you're abducting. I guess that's different. I don't know. Maybe I just don't see the best part of it.
Oh, we rotating.
Yeah, that's not cool for my eyes either.
Romeo, stay with me. Romeo, in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously.
Oh my god. It looks like one of those whatever those are called from Resident Evil. You know what I'm talking about? Not the
Regenerator.
yeah, Regenerator. That's it. Osmosis Jones meets the Regenerators.
From now on, you're half dead man. No way, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Okay.
Okay, it looked like 4 different games till we got to this. You know, at first I thought it was like a cartoon game. First I was like, well, at least it's unique, and now we're here. What do you think? Your thoughts? What is going on here?
Looks like it's trying to be the next No More Heroes or something.
Yeah, it does kind of give that vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No More Heroes, along with like the weird, quirky.
That's because it's literally from the same people.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense then, doesn't it? I don't really think it's for me.
Yeah, understood.
I can see the appeal. I mean, everything has an audience, right?
Yeah. Congratulations on 30 years. Where'd all your Japan studios go?
Yeah, they have to like really outsource now because they're killing everything. All the companies are.
Yeah.
Captured on PS5 Pro. Okay, my first thought is this is a photo game, but it's not. You know what I mean? The photo game.
What, Fatal Frame?
Yeah, that one, Fatal Frame. That's what my thought was, that this is a Fatal Frame. Like the beginning of, nope, Silent Hill. Sorry, wrong franchise.
Silent Hill, after pay respects.
Yeah. Everyone's gone. She can barely walk. Yeah, I honestly thought it was Fatal Frame. Just the way it started and who was there, and so now we're Fatal Frame or Silent Hilling in Japan, I guess.
Yes, so.
Well, maybe they can tie in like some of the like horror and lore, because West and East like horror are like very different in general. So yeah, like certain things like that. Nudity, shelpers look away, your innocent eyes. Bootity. I forgot there's a word for like butt worship, and yeah, I would have said that if I remembered. So are these like the nurses?
I guess.
Yeah, like I said, the long hair and all this kind of stuff. So we might get more like Korean, Japanese, etc. tropes, which might be an interesting change for this franchise.
It might be a dog ending.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, real people used to scarecrows. Oh, you're supposed to make sure they're all dead first. Oh, I don't want to be alone by myself. How else would you be alone exactly? I don't know. Maybe I'm being uncharitable. This looks kind of cool. In all honesty, I suck at Silent Hill, but this actually looks kind of cool.
You know, at first I thought the font of the one was like a Yakuza game.
No, I thought the way it looked, I honestly, like, the way they, like, photographed it and everything, or filmed it, I honestly thought it was more like the other thing. Did she, like, kill her sister or something? Sing it loud and proud.
It's like, Monster Hunter monsters be like.
Right. Okay, that one's kind of interesting to me. Let's hope that there's a lot of like really, really good accessibility features and a pussy mode, and then I might be all for it. I would rent it, not buy it, because I'd get like, what, an hour and a half in, get lost, and then not be able to find my way back out.
Let's see if physical games still exist by that point.
Valid. We never know how many of these are coming out or not. Physically.
The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Huh.
Break its gates. And
Okay.
the creatures that dwell within.
This almost looks like a cross between, I'm not gonna say it, but this is giving me a little bit of Castlevania vibes, a little bit of, what the fuck is the other one? I don't know if you know the second game I'm thinking of, but it's a little Castlevania-esque and a little bit of
Bloodstained or something.
Maybe Bloodstained, but there was another one where you were kind of like, is it Scorn I'm thinking of?
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. It's one of those, but yeah. This could be cool, actually. Looks multiplayer.
Maybe.
If so, I'm always in for a multiplayer game. Oh, you can dress up your babies. Baby play dress up. It's the 20 Musketeers.
It's kind of jarring going from this style to like the self shading.
Right? Oh, Bloodstained. There we go. Okay, no wonder it looks kind of like Castlevania and shit. It is.
Pretty much.
So.
So you've come.
Not until I know you better. Wait. Sorry. Yeah.
I knew you weren't gonna be able to resist that one.
Well, he paused right there. That's not my fault, is it?
No.
Our hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Going to school.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Who exactly are you?
Oh, so this is the new Digimon entry, hey?
Or what is that?
Is this the one?
Anything about the digital world?
I wonder.
Enemies for
We'll
years
see.
now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this.
Which one want?
I believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with
I'll
stem from
mention it if I have them.
The upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
the world on this end is
I like Pokemon well enough, but I've never been a Digimon fan. I was a Rancher fan and a Pokemon fan.
Certainly be effective.
Casually.
I have like a couple Digimon games on the Switch physically because they were like dirt cheap.
I forgot we had a Digimon game laying around.
Yeah, but it's on the great Nintendo Switch, you know.
Yeah, we have not turned on our Switches since the thing where they basically tried to fuck over people who live in the same household sharing games together.
Yep.
Because honestly, that's all their game share is good for now.
Yep.
Which we already had the ability to do that before, except better.
Yep.
So they can bite my ass.
Yeah, I'm not happy with them either.
We're not doing Summer Game Fest for Nintendo, by the way. I might watch it privately and then snicker, but is this the one you were thinking of?
No, it doesn't seem to be.
I thought there was another Digimon project at one point, but
I was just wondering if it was the one with the one with the ladies that upset people. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Not your way with
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the
Another tactics game?
why walk this path of
Is this a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics 1 again, or is this actually a new game?
I don't know, because I'm torn because it could go either way, really. Second one?
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
I think this is the first one.
Oh.
See?
I was like, are they actually making, because I know this game was like really popular, so I'm like, are they finally doing it? But nope. But if you want to experience it again for the first time, quote unquote, there we go.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
All right, let's go.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles.
We hope you enjoyed 2 seconds ago.
The game will include
Yeah,
versions of
that.
the original PlayStation Classic,
I love it when they do that.
which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay.
Granted, this was a good game for a lot of people when it came out. However,
1997
why don't you just give them some? I'm sure they've done this before.
They re-released this on the PSP,
Right.
Tactics: The Evil
but
East
that was a while ago.
And the PSP was not as successful as,
available for pre-order
Right.
today.
but even still, it's like, please, why couldn't you give them a sequel and then, like, boxed it together or something? I don't know.
Hard, I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
What?
Way to hold your liquor, I guess?
Sorry, I just need to pee.
How bad?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush, I'll wait.
I got my way.
Hey, Sean.
No.
Okay. Is he talking about having to
Steps.
crap?
All you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate.
Oh, it's one of those kind of games.
Oh, like Human Fall Flat, kind of.
Yeah.
He's caked up.
Yeah.
And sweaty.
Also this.
He found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
And he keeps talking about going to the bathroom too. No, thank you, but I know a few people who would be really interested in this. And I think husband knows exactly what I'm talking about here.
At least one person, yeah.
Yeah. But no, thank you on that one.
A unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your organ home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinctive.
That's kind of cool.
This is one of the more interesting looking games so far.
Yeah. I like games that do the craft thing, that go from like different art styles. You know, like Plucky Squire and that.
Careful, if you get caught by those blades, you'll get paper cut.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that one. Remind me, Shelpers.
Thanks, Sean. The Hotshot series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment.
And now it's on everything because we dropped the ball.
Yeah, we knew it was coming though already, right?
Yeah.
Compete in courses from
But yeah, husband really likes this series, or used to.
No, I still do.
And new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today.
I wasn't as big on it as he was.
Bandai Namco's iconic.
Oh my god, Pac-Man! He's gonna eat the ball!
You think he would?
It's gonna look like a pee-pee to him. Power pellet. Not that, Shelpers. Don't be like that.
Now keep in mind, that's coming to everything, not just this.
Right.
Wait, this actually looks fire?
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden one has been looking really hype. I actually have been really liking the way they're doing this so far. But I think they have a good team on it, and I think that's why. I don't remember which one it is. But I think it's one that has had, unless it's the wrong game I'm thinking of, but this is one of the teams that really does know how to like redo classic shit.
I think you're thinking about Shinobi.
Oh yeah, not Ninja Gaiden. You're right.
Yeah,
The Shinobi team is the one doing the
people who did Shinobi are the ones who did
Rage Streets of Rage or whatever.
Streets of Rage 4, yeah. Sorry, brain was like, what?
Yeah, but that one actually looks interesting too.
Yeah, it does.
No, thank you.
There are so many of these.
Yeah, it's like when you start seeing one, you see like 10 more. It's kind of like seeing an like a cockroach in your house or something.
Then again, there's probably a lot of everything because they want to provide the people what they like.
Yeah, could be. You know, I'm sure some people love these games. They're just not my thing. But you know what? If I'm 2 feet off the ground, I'm screaming bloody murder that I'm gonna die.
Right, good timing.
What?
Good timing when you said that because they were falling right off.
Yeah, well, even if it's 2 feet off the ground, so no thank you. But there's a demo today if you like it.
It was fun to play. People were excited about it.
Okay, what kind of collection we getting now?
People react to it. We knew that we were onto something.
Oh, hang on.
It was such a shock to see this game.
Hang on. What are we getting in this exactly?
Probably just this era of them.
Wait. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and what?
There was also 4 in it sitting in more.
Okay, so hold on. I mean, we're never getting my favorite one ever again. Let's just hold on to that thought, but still. I had a collection that had like, well, I think it was 2 and 3 or something, and then I had Puzzle Fighter. Not Puzzle Fighter, Puzzle Combat, sorry. Puzzle Fighter's Street Fighter.
Even the Game Boy version.
But please tell me they're not gonna give me my favorite one.
No, this is just like, I think this is 1 to 4 and nothing beyond that.
I mean, that's cool. I liked them back then too, but like I had one for like the DS or something, and it had like Puzzle Combat along with like 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. 2 and 3, I don't really remember, but that's kind of cool for people who like it. I like the original Mortal Kombats. My favorite one though, I want redone and redone well, and it's Deception, of course. Deception's my fucking favorite. Second favorite is Armageddon. Like otherwise, after Armageddon, the fucking series can get fucked, but oh god.
Boy.
Is this the Rolls Royce version, or?
This might be a Ferrari, dude.
Oh, a Ferrari stick.
We'll see.
I don't know why, but like certain people, when they talk about like fighting game sticks, they're like, oh, this is the BMW, this is the Rolls Royce, this is, and it's like, okay then. Okay, full disclosure, I've never been a stealth kind of person, so these games never worked out. I'm one of those people that runs in guns blazing and then forget where I am because the locker door was actually closed. But, yeah. Say what now?
Hey look, it's these monkeys we do nothing with anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it nice that they give like all these little nods to forgotten franchises? Because they did that a lot with like the Astrobot game. Like they showed you all their different franchises and it's like, oh, you're dead and you're dead and oh look, you're dead. So I guess that's where we're going with this now. He's not that good at stealth.
Right.
My fucking ass is a trash can, you lie. Unless he's got like some kind of magical amulet.
Spirit stones. Shining stones.
Is this the same game? Because that transition, okay, it's not.
No. I mean, I do appreciate it though when they like go from one to the other to the other. And they don't like fill it up with a bunch of like, here are 80 million tech things with ray tracing. Hi Team Ninja, it's been a bit. No, actually they've been doing stuff again. Please tell me this isn't a Souls-like. Please tell me it's more like just an action RPG, but it kind of looks more like a Souls-like.
The answer may disappoint you.
I could be wrong. It could just be like an action game, but...
Don't think so.
But to me it looks more like a Souls-like. We'd have to see, I guess. It's pretty. We got a shitload of bosses in this game for a non-Souls like. Cough, cough. Neo 3? Okay, those are Souls likes, right?
I think.
Okay, so I'm not going insane.
No.
Well, I know some people are going to be really happy about this.
I guess I'm supposed to know who that is, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we haven't really played Neo.
Right.
But I'm glad that it's out for people. I'm sure they're like, yes, Lord, so.
Yeah. Well.
Looks like humans found the Squidville from the ink place. I'm a kid, I'm a squid. Yeah, that.
It's the guy.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying.
It looked like Ellen.
Everything from us.
Oh, plastia, like plastic? So is this an eco game?
And it's up to you now to use that power.
I have no idea. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like an eco game. Like kind of like a dystopia game because we fucked the world up. Like with all of our junk.
Microplastics the game, I guess.
Yeah, microtransaction plastics. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
The illusion of choice.
I don't know, maybe it lets you, but I doubt it. So many games, even the games I like are always like, oh, you can say no. And then it's like, but you want to help us anyway, don't you?
I mean, at least it looks different.
Yeah, it does look different. I'd be willing to check it out if I had the chance to.
Oh yeah, the remains of your Japan studio that you're forcing to make only Astrobot.
Well, at least it was a good-looking game. I'll give him that. I mean, it's hard to fuck up, you know, basically copying Mario Galaxy, but I know that's not being very fair.
No, it's literally a Nintendo game from Sony.
Yeah, that.
There's no other way to say it.
Don't get me wrong, it looks like a really fun game. That's not what I'm getting at.
I hope it's not $80.
Oh my god, it's an Astrobot controller. I could have put stickers on my own touchpad. I mean, hi. And blue duct tape on the handles. I thought they were gonna announce like the second Astrobot or Astrobot like DLC that would have expanded the world or something.
I thought they said they were adding more stuff to it, but then they were like, oh, here's a controller.
Right, yeah, exactly. Maybe I'm just too cynical today, Shelpers. I don't know.
I know. I can't blame you for feeling that way because of the state of like a lot of AAA stuff these days.
Yeah. This almost looks like the Monkey Island people stuff, but I don't think it is. Because isn't like Monkey Island like a point and click mostly?
Maybe?
But that's what the art reminds me of.
Yeah, I can get that vibe.
Six. It's just 18. It's fine.
Yeah, nothing wrong there.
It's legally old enough to vote. Well, one crab's trying to find that treasure.
I guess so.
Oh, Ariel woke up on the wrong side of the bed. God damn. The wrong side of the seabed. This looks like an interesting game so far. I like that the art style is trying to do something a little bit different at least. Tim Burton meets Monkey Island.
Kinda.
Oh, I think I remember this game. Yeah, yep.
Well, it has their style in it, right?
No, they were coming out with a new game, I think, and I think this is the one.
I forgot, not gonna lie.
Unless I was imagining that the whole time and this is like the premiere, but...
I don't know. It looks interesting.
Yeah, they are interesting, and they always have this unique art style. It's not a game that I would play usually, because I've seen other people play like the other stuff, but still, you know, at least they're trying different things. You know, I gotta say, a lot of indies, like, at least bring some different flavor to the table.
Play indie? I don't know.
You don't think they're an indie company?
I don't know if they are or not, to be honest. It could be.
Well, they look like they do things the indie way.
Yeah, I guess so.
They could also be like a small company that was swallowed up by somebody big, but...
That's true.
Then they're still allowed from that company to do what, you know, the stuff they love, so...
I don't remember this game being announced. Maybe I'm not...
Then I guess I'm high. I'm sorry. On Life, of course.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking...
Well, they said a new look, so I guess they did announce it.
Okay, thank goodness. I was like...
Yeah, I just didn't remember.
...to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, well, they're gonna put it on Plus right away, I guess.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. Contain the reality warping chaos found.
I love the crane gun for some reason. That kills me.
It's supposed to be against living things.
Oh, I would say a crank gun would probably kill me, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer.
Oh, what are you trickling out this time?
Yeah, I think that too, because fucking Nintendo does the same shit.
Yep.
Like, you've had your system for 17 years, well, here's a 9th game.
There's totally no other way to acquire these games, anybody. No other way.
Not at all.
So this is all you can do, I guess.
Yep, is wait for them to bless you with like 3 titles. It's like a small stream of pee-pee.
They didn't have these? But hey, Nemesis is coming officially.
The actual good one?
Yeah.
Well, that's something, I guess.
Arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running.
But you have to be on their like $20 plan to play it.
Play is a 2-week event that
Yeah, well, I have it on GameCube if I want it.
I like how it's a 2-week event, by the way.
2 week?
Yeah, instead of 2 week, 2-week.
You know what? I should do a 2-week event in October. That sounds fun.
I mean, if you want.
He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
What?
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought this was gonna be another Hitman game.
James Bond.
No.
Oh, it's James Bond, that's it.
Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Are they basically making James Bond kind of like a Nathan Drake situation?
That's what I thought it was at first.
They're making James Bond like Nathan Drake with more like high-tech toys.
When they showed him, I thought at first that's who that was. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So I said, what?
And yes, Bond has always had the high-tech toys, but I don't know. I thought Bond was more like a spy and less like, you know, Nathan Drake. Let's just put it that way. He's the spy be not spying, let's just say. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that. So is this like when he's a young lad, like going through college and shit, or what?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know why, but they somehow made him look so generic.
Yeah, that too. Okay, James Bond now has like the personality of Star-Lord. The like all the bullshit of like Nathan Drake and just his own fucking toys. That's it. That's the tweet. So no thank you. But hey, it could be a good game. Maybe I'm just selling it short. It's just like, again, with the blending in. Is this the game I think it is? The second game?
Yep, definitely.
The one everybody's like upset about because it's a woman.
Oh no, a different gender, help.
Well, not everybody, you know.
A lot of people.
You want me to play the first one, right? Or is this not the franchise? Yeah.
No, I want you to. It seems like your kind of game, so whenever you're done with like Fantasy Life, I'd say give it a go or something.
Well, I am pretty much done with it, I think. We're on post-game now of Fantasy Life, so. But yeah, this looks interesting to me.
There's a lot of like settings. Is the wolf talking?
I don't know.
Because I see everything was good down there. Everything was good when I had my teeth more sharpened.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Gameplay deep dive in July. Well, I'm interested to see how that goes.
Yeah, I think this is the last thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the last thing.
Oh no.
What?
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I hope this isn't what I think it is.
What do
I'm
you
gonna
think
just nope. No, Lord, yeah, that fucking thing. That fucking thing right there. Looked like Cap is what I was gonna say. Oh, another one of these games, huh? Is this gonna be a something versus Marvel? Like
I think it's just Marvel by itself this time.
Well, they certainly have a big enough roster to pull it off.
Yeah. I don't know, it looks pretty, you know, at least. I mean, it's the people who probably did Fighter Z, so they know how to make fighting games.
Oh, there's Star-Lord, my favorite.
Where's the funny raccoon? Show me the funny raccoon.
This looks kind of interesting for a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
I am fond of Bondage Daddy right there.
It's definitely gonna cost some hi-fi, I believe.
Yeah. This looks interesting. I would try this. Even though I suck at fighting games, everyone knows it. But yeah, I would try it. It looks pretty hype, actually. I was just worried it was another one of the fucking Marvel games that was like the same, like them doing the we're gonna do the adventure thing, and then we're gonna retcon the adventure thing and all that. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the
4v4, not the usual 3v3.
I'm okay with this. I like this. This looks okay.
Play so many rockets on this.
The $20 DLC coming right up. But yeah, they certainly have a big enough roster to pull this off. Like a 120 character roster, they wouldn't do that, but... And of course, it's always Cap and Iron Man facing off. They're always gonna kind of pull that shit, you know? Well, new Evo game just dropped.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright everyone, I'm gonna try to get this edited and or uploaded in pieces or together or whatever. Thank you so much for watching. We might do more of this kind of thing for maybe Xbox, maybe when they do their Summer Games Fest. I don't really want to do like Ubisoft, and I'm not interested in Nintendo anymore until they're good boys and girls again. They can. But yeah, I will see you all later and with more coverage or whatever. Okay everyone?
Okay,
bye.